Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about what you should do if you have trouble hitting the beats or trouble being on the music, right? So first off, there are people who are naturally very good basically they're very musical, and when they step on the floor they have no trouble dancing to the music, to the beat. They also don't think about it. And some people really say like, okay, you should never count, you shouldn't do this, da, 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 you should just feel the music. But just because it works for them doesn't mean it works for everybody. Don't worry so much about this. Go back to the basics, guys. It only makes sense. If you are an awesome dancer and you feel the music, that's great, but not everybody's like that. And basically, like, people who try to feel the music but they have no tendency for it, they often quit dancing basically because they feel like, man, I cannot do it. I try, but really cannot do it. But really, all you have to do is take a step back and go to the basics, guys. So it's very simple. So let's go into it, guys. So the first thing, we're going to make a small routine, 1 times 8. Keep it very simple. And we're going to do this little step. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all I did was a cross step both sides and an Indian step both sides, right? So this Indian step, because it's kind of fast like that, you sort of have to rush it. So the first thing, as you can see, I just counted with the music. And some, like I say, some people really say, no, feel the music. Forget those people. Count or give the beat a name, like ba, da, boom, da, boom, da. This will help you out a lot. If you have trouble with hitting the beat, that's what you're going to do first. But you can do it in your head, right? You don't have to do it out loud, like 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course not, right? Everybody will look at you like, oh my God, right? But you're going to start like that. So before you dance, you try to feel the beat. And then you're going to count 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you have trouble with this Indian step, or you don't have to do that step, right? But I did a tutorial on Indian step. Is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So any Indian step you count extra. That's maybe not the best step to give this little explanation. But just to clarify, I'm moving extra, but I'm still on the beat, right? So that's the first thing you're going to do is just count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom, boom, da. So this time I didn't count it. It's a boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever works for you. You have to search for it. And you have to practice like that. And if you try to do a routine together, you really have to count. Otherwise, it's never... Like, it can be the same, but often like it's not, right? It's better to count, trust me. It's the normal thing to do actually, more or not. But you can also, like I said, do da, da, da. So that really will help you. If you cannot dance fast, start slower. If you go to some practice and the beat's always insanely fast, just count double beats. You can do twice as slow. Just take it slow, don't worry. And again, same thing. From this last Indian step out. Continue. So try to do this and try to do the same, like this 1 times 8, a small routine. Practice it like 100 times in a row. No, you don't have to practice in a row. Every practice you spend like a minute or 2 on it to practice exactly those steps, because you will get very comfortable in those steps and don't have so much trouble. And then try to speed it up as you go, right? In break you have to sort of relax your body as you dance. So that's sometimes a little bit confusing, because in the moves often you have to tense your body. So you think, ah! But in break, in the top rock, you have to loosen yourself up more. So to practice small routines like that. Don't do those long ass routines 10 times 8, because what will happen is you can only use it once. You're really used to doing one big ass routine and it will be the same every time. But if you do 1 times 8 and you have like 4, 5, 6 of those little dances, you just mix them together and make something new, and the jamming will come automatically. After a while you don't have to count anymore. So, and that's the final tip is really for when you do these ciphers and these battles. This is what I see a lot with beginners, right? Okay, they have trouble hitting the beat, and then they just jump on the floor and they're like, ah, and they start dancing on the music. See, the reason that happens is because before they jumped on the floor, they didn't feel the music at all. So you're still outside of the cipher. You already have to try to listen to the beat, maybe count in your head, right? Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you jump, da, and really be on that music, right? So that will really help you out. When you're not, like, a lot of times people don't understand this concept. But if you're not on the floor, but you plan to go on the floor, you have to do a couple of things. You have to check what the other person is doing on the floor. Maybe you can do it better, and you should use that, right? You have to try to feel the beat. That's relevant to what we do now. You also have to sort of think already, what am I going to do? What did I do already? Can I do something else? Etc, etc. But in this case, we're talking about that beat. So nobody's going to judge you if you're outside of the... Yeah, you're just watching people, but you're already bouncing like this on the music, right? They're going to think, all right, that guy's really musical. Then you step in, and you'd have no trouble hitting those beats, except like this. Uh-oh, I'm going to dance. Right, that looks really stupid. So, but yeah, guys, and you know, give it some time. Like, that's the last tip. Like, you have to, don't worry about, like I said, some people very musical, they have it like this. Some people have a little bit trouble with this. That's normal. I feel like it's a mixed bag. It's really keep working at it. Work on your moves, but if it's your weak point to top rope, spend some time on top rope, right? Do the same routine over and over and over, but short. And you will get better at it, more comfortable at these steps. And then you add new steps to it, or you're gonna practice a new short routine. And it will come over time, right? If you have a lot of trouble practicing on fast beats, you know, maybe do this at home, or you know, just try to really rock those fast beats. And if you have trouble, like this sometimes see with those b-boys, really used on those break beats, but then they put up some hip hop and they're like sort of lost, because you know, the beat is twice as slow. Try to practice that too. It's like the secret in the bounce. Right? By bouncing like this on the toes, you get, even if the step is slow, right, it's still alive. So that's really cool. Guys, go practice, go count if you need to. Don't worry about what other people say about this so much. Just practice on it, it will come with time. Short routines, try to listen to the music in advance, right? And try to count in your head for yourself so it helps you out, so you're really on those beats. You can work at it, trust me. See you next time.